Hello, I've been off this space for a while now, but I'm here today bearing a burning message. A message burning in the heart of the Father for the sons he loved and loves so much still, who have been battered by a society whose goal is to silence sons and emasculate men. They have told you to shut up because you don't matter, and to be nice and agreeable. You have become delicate so you can feel safe and not be picked on. You have become invisible and inaudible so you can fit in. By stealing your voice, they have silenced your purpose. By silencing your purpose, they have stolen your power. And by stealing your power, they have turned you into what you don't even know to make of yourselves, because you are no longer men, neither are you women. You are neither here nor there. And that is a dangerous place to be. Because they have made it a crime to be man, a crime to stand out, a crime to speak up, a crime to go to war and fight like a man. They have turned the victories of war to shame, and now you turn your backs on battle and leave defeated at the expense of those you were chosen and called to love, honor, and protect. You have been so emasculated you do not talk. You do not cry, and all that pain has morphed into a ball of anger, brimming deep within, burning everyone upon whom your wrath descends. But that is not the man you are, and you know that. You have been beaten and battered, and in your eyes, you have become so little that your sincerity and humility are suppressed by pride and the quest to prove that you are man enough. Your humanity has been denatured, that your own actions hurt those you were meant to protect. Your trust has been so betrayed, you have discarded loyalty for treachery. Vanity has been so glorified, you will descend so low for something so petty. Your truth has been silenced by the truth of everyone and everything around you, that you no longer know who you are or why you are. You are lost in a world whose voice has drowned the cry of your heart. The man you are has been murdered by a world that tells you that you do not matter, and you have believed their report instead of my report that says you are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, peculiar people, loved, called, raised and chosen for such a time as this, to show forth the glory that cannot be hidden or denied, a glory the world does not give and cannot take away from you, the glory of the Father that is not of the world. It is time to repent and return and walk no more in the way of lost sons. It is time to repent and return to the narrow way, O wounded soldiers. It is time to repent and return to the way of sons made men, the way of men who know who they are, not because the deceitful world says so, but because the Father who never lies chose, called, and raised them as men for such a time as this. It is time to wake up and sleep no more, to stand up and fall no more, to stand out and hide no more, to speak up and be no more silent, to defend, not exploit the weak, to preserve the sacred and no longer mess with the profane. You may say, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land, in such a strange time? But what better time to lift your voice and roar like the lion that gave you birth? What better time to shine than when darkness is consuming all around? What better time to stand and declare your allegiance to the King who is above all and is coming soon? May you not be found naked. May you not be weighed and found wanting. May you not be missing from your post on the day of visitation. Hear the voice of the Father calling home the prodigal sons. Turn from your ways, because darkness is falling upon the land and deep darkness upon the people. Yet, It is still in this same time that I am calling sons to awaken and step up and stand out in the dark, because my glory is rising and shall be seen upon those who are awake, aware, and at work. They tell you that it is now every man to his own, that all men have become corrupt, contaminated, and consumed by the evil that is prevalent today. But listen, sons, I have other sons who have not bowed their knees or kissed the wickedness that is contaminating and polluting so many today. You may feel alone, but you are not alone. You have brothers who are out there still standing when others are falling, still shining while others are running out on oil and fading out, still overcoming while others are overcome and overwhelmed by the darkness that surrounds them. Yet, it is in the midst of this darkness that I call you to arise and let your light shine, for the glory of your Father is rising upon you. Stop melting into the consuming darkness. Stop bowing to the evil that surrounds you. Stop compromising the values on which you were raised. Stop giving up your ground because you feel so weak, outnumbered, and overwhelmed. Stop hiding because you have been told to get lost by a world that does not care. I am your Father, the one who speaks and it comes to pass. You matter. You have value. You are important. You have purpose. Your life has meaning. Your hope is not in vain. Your suffering shall not be for nothing. Your pain will birth purpose if you will repent and return to me. If you will arise and let me arise over you, you will rise above all that crushed and silenced you, and my glory will be seen upon you. If you will stand and shine instead of crumbling and fading out, your light will shine brighter and go farther, and those who are down and out, though they be afar off, shall see and be drawn to your light, even kings to the brightness of your rising. Amen. This is just the first part of this burning message, from the loving heart of a caring father to the wounded hearts of sons who no longer know what it means to be sons and men. This generation needs you. Our children need to be fathered. Our sons need to learn the ways of manhood from men who know. Watch out for the other parts in coming days. Feel free to share this with family and friends. And don't forget that you are a star and it's your time to shine.